Hello, it's Carla Italiano here with day 85 of our 90-day social media run. So thanks for hanging in there with me. I know these last few have been hanging. I'm going to try to catch up on maybe one or two more here in real time. Um, my voice is still not 100% back, and I'm, still recovering on my ear and stuff I shared with you earlier. All is good overall. I'm not feeling bad. It's just a few little things sticking on. But I am really excited about what I learned the whole social media run. And today we're going to touch on the process of building on social media and identifying where we can improve and go from there. And so since it's past the 90 days, I've continued to do some of the pattern work, and I'll touch on that as well. And I'll share with you how this fits in. So here's just a review of what we're doing here on social media. So at first, of course, we'll start. So what's at the beginning? We are starting by generating leads. We learned a lot of ways to do that. My favorite that I've continued with are in groups and in person, like in real-time networking groups. Then I turn it into a social media connection. So for me, the thing that I've been continuing with is the ABC 1, 2, 3. Remember, we talked about that a few lessons ago. ABC in network marketing is always be connecting. And 1, 2, 3 is your daily method of operation. So 1 social media post a day, 2 ATQ, ask the question, which we'll get to review on. And then 3 is add to your list. So add 3 to your list. So that's what this generate lead comes. It's number 3. It's the 3 a day. And I've been maintaining that ever since, we've learned that in our meeting, and still since it's past now the actual live 90 days in real time as we were learning it, I've continued doing at least 3 a day, adding 3 new connections a day on social media, which some are people that I know only through social media, and some are people that I'm meeting in person and turning into Facebook and Instagram connections. So, and LinkedIn as well. So the way we generate leads is either with action or attraction. So a few of my 3 a day have come from attraction. That means these are people who send me a friend request. And so then I follow the process that we learn in this class too. I go to their profile, I interact with their posts, I make a few likes and comments, and then I message them directly, thanking them for the friend or follow, and just ask them how they're doing to start a conversation, right? So that's how we're generating leads. And as we go through the process, this is the dare for today, is to identify where you feel you need the most improvement, and decide how you're going to fill those gaps, and then commit to doing that. All right. So think about that as we go through. Next is to build a relationship. So you can kind of feel this out with intuition, and some you're going to feel it right away. Maybe they interacted with a post of yours that was specific about the business, and you can go ahead and ask the question, which is ATQ, ask the question, which is asking them if they are open to looking at information about your business or product, right? But in the meantime, you're building a relationship. In this class, we learned about 5 interactions is key. So if you're messaging them about 5 times, you're going back and forth, building that conversation, that's around the sweet spot, give or take a few, of course. Before you can ask the question. Okay. From there, we qualify. Qualifying is asking them, really diving into their pain point. Why is it that you want to change? What is it specifically that you want to achieve? And what have you tried already to identify this? And is this something you're really committed to? Right. And the more, and sometimes we don't want to ask those questions because we're like, oh, we asked the question if they're open and they say yes. So we want to go ahead and send the tool, which can be appropriate, and sometimes it does work. But the more that we qualify, the easier it is to eventually ask the final question of, are you ready to purchase? Do you want to buy? And to close the sale. So that qualify segment is actually one that I have learned a lot from this class, and have an opportunity to improve. And I've just been thinking of that as I prepared to kind of reteach this to you all, is to start to integrate a little bit more of that into my conversations, is that qualifying point to really engage and know their pain point if it didn't come up in conversation already. Sharing with the tool, of course, most often it's a link that goes to a video that explains a specific product or opportunity that we've been talking about, or it could be a webinar or an in-person event or a sample. I took 2 samples today to 2 people that I met at an in-person networking event here in our city last week. So a tool can be lots of things. Next is follow-up. Kind of moving this side. Next is follow up, right? So follow up is after you've identified that they're open and you've sent them a tool. You want to follow up to see if they have any questions. What did they like from the tool? And then, of course, if it's not for them, then ask for a referral, right? So I always ask that when they say no. Yeah, who else do you know who would love to feel their best and get healthy? Who else do you know who'd love to make some money on social media? It's also another way to kind of emphasize the point that you're offering them, right? And then here's another opportunity where I have improved a lot is in tracking, tracking where you're going. In fact, just the kind of idea, I've been tracking um, my 3 a day, my 1, 2, 3 a day, and it's more than I maybe have before. I think sometimes I have wanted to track so many things that I almost procrastinate the actual action of doing the work because I don't want to take the notes or anything. Oh, I need to wait until I'm at my desk and so I can write everything down. On the other hand, if I just do a lot of action without tracking it, there's nothing to look at later to improve upon. So I think right now I'm in the sweet spot. I'm just marking down basically the find ad message, which is the growing the leads, a 3 a day, growing my list of 3 a day, and the asking the question 2 a day. That keeps me accountable to doing the activity, and it also gives me just enough names on my list and in my tracking to know how it's going. Excuse me. This is my voice. I'm not completely back, so I'm not sure if be able to get another video in tonight or not. But um, that tracking allows me to have just enough that it keeps me motivated to keep going, not overwhelmed that I don't want to track it, and gives me enough information that I can continue to improve on my skills. So if you have more or less things that you want to track, then of course do that. And then the final thing on here is just the launch. Is obviously like your business will launch as these systems and these ideas continue to flow and get into place. It grows your confidence, and that confidence naturally flows. Like what I found in the enrollments that I have achieved and welcome these customers is that not all of them have come directly from this work that I am doing. Some of them have been through lead generation systems that the company gives me, where I'm still responsible for the close, but it's come in these different ways. Or I have people in my team who are bringing other people in. It's like your energy as you grow in confidence, it exudes confidence and ease on others who want to come and work with you, want you to support them in their goals, and you can help them as well. It gives others confidence who want to achieve the same thing as well. So that's day 85. So thanks. If you don't already subscribe, please do so. Feel free to share this video and any in the series with friends that you know, team members who are growing a business online, especially in the network marketing space. Thanks so much. We have a few more days to go. I might give my voice a rest tonight, but keep watching. I'll be on here live in the future to make sure we get the full 90-day experience recorded in here for you. Thanks so much.